Right, yes, some of Kawana Yamada Swinko Fadia Sawaasports channel. Edino, Adam Abdul Kasiru catches, said that no favor no Ghana Premier League. Match the 4 goals across the hook. The says to my friend Dreams FC, Cup Confederation Cup group stage. And Yaman Sumo starting 11 for both clubs. And so Hamed as you come. And I say, I think our journey, not was subscribe channel, no come on. Area my way in Sabatan on vision bell. Like a video no share link no be on also being a video no na on also the Juma. Na the France where Barono. And champion El Kodama God servant Eric Nyakwa to the baby. Na Danny fanboys on champion and call and from Anona Bibians and to be a Michael. And above what Mobuame Cotocomacho, Madame Minas and Mudino, Yapana home in Tim Mano Bisuka and to Mr. Our comment bra. Na me who say I want to be answering to me a come warm up the Gusso Cosano. Bibia and sweat my class posted and yet Fadia Grow and so Honoment your comment on Cabra. Our comment section as a shelling Cremoni be honest with here. Subscribe channel on so for my earba. Never can comment in Eddie.
Why that is? Did he have a bad game against Tanoba Foka?
Not at all. He put some great saves. I remember him pulling 2 brilliant saves to deny Bofaka Tano. But then again, look at the goal that was scored. I thought he could have done better. An experienced goalkeeper would have just made sure and probably calculated that Dauda was going to hit the ball to that bottom corner. And that is where you expect him to probably use his feet to stop that ball from going into the other. But look at him. He was virtually crying for mercy. He was just locked up in there just beside the first post.
No, but near post, Jude, I mean, he could have done better. To be honest with you, when I saw the footage, I was like, you don't go down for this. Because look, it was too narrow and the power and the pace behind the ball was too quick. You may not get, or you will definitely not get down enough to make that save. So these are the times that a goalkeeper will improvise and probably use his leg to clear the ball, and that was what he should have done. But for me, I think he made some good saves in that game. But that goal would definitely go down as a howler for me.
Okay, yeah, we're watching that again. That goal scored, brilliant finish, but again
on the floor.
Defender should have shown a bit more strength in that process.
And for me, that is why probably Kuban is starting Agbeshime from the bench. Look, as an experienced figure here, the Wakarina is trying to pick up a pass here. But see, before he picked the pass, Agbeshime had the advantage. And as experienced as he is, he should be using his hand to block the run of Sakadauda. Because Sakadauda is slippery. You allow him those pockets of space around that channel, around that zone, he's going to punish you. And so what you do is you block him off by using your body or probably using your hand a bit, just to unsettle Sakadauda before he gets onto the ball. But he allows him, Saka gets in front of him. It was so cheap, it was so easy for Saka to do that. And then he finds that brilliant finish to the bottom corner.
He could have even stretched his leg to block the ball, but if you look at it, I mean, he was just running behind him and giving him the opportunity to score.
And of course, Dreams will be very physical. They've been very strong in Africa. That's one area I think Karim Zito has emphasized on, the physical department. So Hatzburg will not have it easier.
Right now, Jevrabna Eddie has a folk starting 11, and so Eddie Ama Orama goalkeeper Richmond. And so at me started giving the Ama has a folk Richard Atta Yabenchino, and so Harome Koimana captain Abdulaziz Nuruddin started giving as a pivotal GM and our defenders in the Empire. And also bet me a Jawakra Sports Stadium Upon Franny and so by a debut for the Phobians Navidiano as my account area Abranti and Michael and Padu ever right back one Kevin or SB Epem Afrani Navidian so I come out center Hormona yes left back and there Dennis Costa and airborne Finfion Rama Abdullah Nuruddin Sidam Liga Kayano and so bet me Yao among Kabafi Sirius Suraj Martin Kakari Linda Don Tanje Ramos Casala Wanet and yes, any Emantia 11 has a book. And they started the year Dreams FC substitutions in saying that here Hamza is a Brantiano, probably Obetman and David, Edema has a folk and every Muramusa Salafood, Ibrahim, Michel Sapon, Levicious Atta, Kofiak Besime, Thomas Winimi, Enoka Subantene, Richard Atta, and Eric So. Now we are in Manti 18 has a folk at the Benjamatia, Dreams FC, and we are not doing still the same that here. Goalkeeper, Solomon. Agbasi, yes, John Amchi Duku, Richard Mensa, Godfred Kingsley Atuahene, Urama Ajeni Boatin Mensa, Tanko Nuhu, said Junior Jiman, Ebenezer Adade, Derek Afia J, yes, Derek Kataji rather, Swedro, Suhini, Sulemana, Suweidu, yes, Suweidu, Suyini, Sulaima, what a name, Emmanuel Jaji, and yes, Urama statistician Samuel Boatin, Solomon Boatin rather, Ofori Makati, Jonathan Nemodin. Yes, now the influence of an Augustine Comsin, Abdul Aziz Isa, Simba Sylvester, Abdul Jalilu, Enoch Abu, Enafi, Ahuro Gael, Avisovo. Now the influence of Banana, bless our motivation, Muhuno, Urama Abdul Jalilu, Abantin whom we Sylvester Simba, and so who and Enoch Abu. Aholo Gael so Emantiano as who and the Drizzles bench and also at the head coach for Drizzle, Abdul Karim Zituna, Urama assistant coach, Griffith Drummond has a folks assistant, Abdul Rashid Bashir, aka TJ. Now the influence of Panano go to Bashir, Nigeria, J. Asare, and away to come out, and then has a folks director, and so Rene Hendrick, Roma. Yes, Dreams directors here, Yusuf Adani, na the influence of Eba Media Live on KCC Plus and Sawaasports channel, and so Eddie Ama.
And Ejoni Boati were off. Hearts of Folk defense were a bit lively. They were a bit okay. They were relaxing because there was no prayer to put that pressure on the Hearts of Folk backline. And that is where Zito must also work on. No cutting edge since Jonechu was out of the game and then Ejoni also was out. No cutting edge, no pressure. They were not playing that aggressive again from out. They were not pressing too. And so for me, it's a goalless draw. But I think Hearts of Folk should be more worried.
I'll come back to you, but Oscar, positives from this performance
from Hearts of Folk side. Yeah, I think that the positive would be they didn't concede. You know, they've been conceding in
the last game. They didn't concede as well.
I mean, I hope.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't concede, of course. And look, with the chances that Dreams got, they could have easily scored, but for the brilliance of IE and also the misfiring of the front two, Hearts of Folk would have conceded. But again, like I said, it's good they didn't concede. But you know, overall, they played very well. They played like a team. They were a bit compact. We saw something from the team. Look, we shouldn't discredit the performance of Dreams. They are a very solid side. It is by no feat a means that they are in the what do you call it, money zone in the CAF competition. They are a very good side. So if even Hearts of Folk couldn't score against them, we shouldn't, you know, throw this thing in the air, our hands in the air, and feel like all is lost. I think that this is a very good performance from Hearts of Folk side, but Dreams SC, I thought, could have done better because they created the big chances in there. They created the most dangerous chances and all that. Until, you know, the 70th or 80th minute where Hearts of Folk again came into the picture with Enoch response. You saw the drive that he gave in the last 10-15 minutes. You could see that they were purposeful out front. They wanted to win, but you know, Agbeshi did very well on that occasion.
Yeah, defensively, Dreams also look solid. Richard Mensah,
man of the match.
Aerial balls would not get past him.
Nothing went past him this afternoon. I mean, on the ground, area balls, he was there 100%, and he didn't miss any tackle at all. He did very, very well, and for me, I think that he has been fantastic on the day. These are the sort of performances. This was the shot that I was telling you about.
The keeper had to get that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, had to were pushing, and that is Enoch responsibility. You know, whenever he's on his bike and he's moving, it is always dangerous. And he's sending this one, you know, Suraj, for me, could have done better. That was a bit disappointing. He was leaning back, so obviously the ball would rise. But had he done better, picked his spot and, you know, hit the target, that would have been a goal. That was a good ball. He was all alone. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot, but he was leaning back, and again the ball rises above the post, and that was a very good opportunity.
Yeah, that's his territory, and I'm sure the fans were disappointed because they were expecting better. Yeah, Jude.
We've seen this performance from Hearts of Folk over and over. Again, they go back to Gazero. See, the thing is that if you're playing such a game, the supporters are there to cheer you up. You are playing at the Accra Sports Stadium, where you know that's the only place you could pick wins. in the season, they've struggled away from home. Already 2 defeats on the road out of 2. It tells you that this is the game that you need to win. Look, Suraj, I think did better in the second half. He showed a lot of promise. He was a bit incisive. He showed a lot of energy. He got to areas where he was a bit dangerous. Yes, that finish was not the best. He was just trying to curl it to the top corner. Again, got the technique wrong, but I love him, his movement, and he showed maturity in the second half, Suraj. And that's the kind of performance you want to see from those out of front men. Other than they get to the final third and they lack the ability to put in a pass, the ability to score, and they lack even the vision to pick those decisive passes. Look, Koppman is under pressure now. If he loses the next game, then it means that surely away from home, Hasselhoff are not picking points. Now, he needs to turn it around and win that next away matches, and then to make sure that the home match will be a bit more relaxed for him. Other than that, for me, one of the coaches under pressure is Martinez Koppman. How many points do Hasselhoff have after 4 matches? 4. It's not good enough.
Interesting indeed. Well, I mean, I still think the optimists would say this is much better. Maybe he's getting closer to finding.
When he won against Swansea, everybody thought he was on the right. They played better.
10 against 11.
They played better.
And I think Dreams are a notch or 2 up against Swansea.
No.
Yeah,
You listen to the Indiana coach, and you listen to even the Dreams coach, and he told you that it's a different ball game played in the Confederation Cup, and it's a different ball game played in the Ghana Premier League. Dreams lost last week to Beijing, but they were still playing in the Confederation Cup.
But coming back psychologically, there's that confidence. Yeah.
Let's Dreams are a good side.
Even Arsenal are scoring against Manchester City in the EPL. Anything can happen.
You can do that.
Yes.
But now, Dreams lost to Beijing United this season. Dreams narrowly beat Nations.
This is the Ghana Premier League area at the end of Ghana.
So I'm not taking anything away from Dreams, but I'm saying that the Hasselhoff team needs to improve and improve very well. Trani and Tutonium said they are improving. When a team plays 4 matches, scoring only 1 goal, they need to work hard. And yes,
I can't match in particular. We are talking about the current. No, you see, I agree with Jude. I mean, this is Hasselhoff. You don't perform this well and not score. I mean, this is Hasselhoff. You are playing at home. I get higher than man and all, but you need to score. Okay? I mean, you create all these chances and you fail to hit the back of the net. The fans will come at you. The manager is under pressure. He has to work. He has to find the antidotes. Well, the Dutch free flowing football hasn't yet materialized. It will be interesting to hear from the 2 coaches. We're still waiting to hear from them post-match. But quite significantly, they didn't concede. It was a bit better. But look, Dreams, they know what they're about. But it looks like they are also having a problem with an out-and-out striker to convert all that possession, the good play, the crosses and all the rest of it. If they had somebody like that, I cannot wash your hearts.
I think they should pray that Jonenchi and Benjamin Boati stays fit. Because the moment those 2 were out of the game, they look pale up front. They look like a team with no target up front.
Today was a tough day. Look at the draws, the Nations and the Legon Cities. Remember, Nations had to come back. We've just seen Dreams getting the points against Hearts in the capital. Heart of Lions, they're still unbeaten, but they still haven't won a game in the Ghana Premier League against Buffalo. Buffalo will be happy with that. Gold Stars, not surprising, big winners at home. This is their fortress. RTU will be disappointed with that scoreline. They're beginning to show why last season they were terrible travelers. Of course, we witnessed Bidiama and Bichem yesterday, and Adriana started the campaign on week 4 with a win against Bichem. Very Chelsea, sorry. Very, very interesting indeed result, but it's been tight today. Look at the draws there. Goalless 3 games. 4 games.
But clearly, what I've transpired today or this weekend, it means that there's only 2 teams in the Ghana Premier League yet to pick a win. Manchester City and Heart of Lions. They are yet to pick a win. Every team has picked a win yet.
But even with Heart of Lions,
they're undefeated in 4 matches.
Away, yeah.
But they are yet to win a game as well. They are yet to win a game.
The last 2 are yet to concede. Olympics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's right.
They are yet to concede. I mean, they played 0-0 away from home, and they are yet to concede.
They started, on a gingerly, but they're looking good. But look, it's tough everywhere. You're not going to.
But your Ghana Premier League, teams will be money more. See, how can the Olympics score 1 goal in 4 matches?
So are we saying defenses?
As of 1 goal in 4 matches.
Defenses are becoming tighter. Offensive teams are not getting their way. And tomorrow, Accra Lions against Kotoko, there's no guarantee that Kotoko will get anything from that.
Well, Lions are scoring, so probably how Lions will definitely score. Can Kotoko score? I think yes, they've shown they can score, but they win. Can they win? That's the big problem. And again, they are playing against a very tricky side who are on the rise. And when you play out of Lions around this time, they are a good team. They maintain most of their players. They show that they've learned a lot more from what transpired last season. And Tanko seems to be enjoying his time around the players this time around. Against Prosper and Teogum tomorrow, they are not under pressure. They will play their own game, the passing game, the free-flowing football.
Why under pressure?
No, Tanko is not under pressure. He will come in feeling more relaxed. He's already at the top of the league around that area. But Kotoko will definitely lead the win. Prosper Atogo will be under immense pressure to pick up 3 points. If he draws or loses,
and then it is.
We forgot 4 matches now, not 10. It's 10 matches. Like, again, this is Kotoko. I mean, you should be around the top half of the table. You should be scoring goals. You should be convincing. Look, they don't play some good football. We saw Prosper's performance in his first season with Kotoko. And look at what we are seeing now. They look like a disjointed side. They look like a side that is going downhill. They are not performing.
Under pressure.
Very much under pressure. Look, and when the pressure gets to you at this area, at this moment, you tend to do little mistakes, and the confidence is low, everything is low. I mean, nothing works for you. So they need to pick up all 3 points tomorrow.
Okay, let's go back to the stadium, and Winfred Dorman is standing by to talk to Nana Dakwa Jason. Interesting there, but let's focus on Koopman. And I think that was brutally honest, brutally frank. Asked Nana Dakwa back, Kashala, did he have a good game? He's a coach. He's got to take tough decisions. He's not there to make friends. He's there to get results. And I think he said it as it is, straight from the top, straight from the chest. And that is Koopman for you. He's honest. And look, he has just told the fans, you don't have the quality to win the league this season. That is what I'm seeing in there. Because if you don't have a striker, if you don't have someone banking in the goals week in, week out for you, if you don't score your opponent, how do you win games? So look, he has been really frank, he has been very, very brutal, and indeed Hartlepool lack strikers. And look, I really don't know how to, sum this up. But look, one thing I can assure Hartlepool fans: just relax, give this team a chance. Probably in January, they will find a striker somewhere, maybe outside the country, because I don't see any striker in here who could do the job for Hartlepool.
Right now, dear, everything so you must see and you can prepare the highlights and so Eddie Abraham best also share one son of a car. Once watching up on the announced what to make my house, Sawaasports and Ochina, a bit on Cash C plus a Kotoko versus Lions. Yarabia, Siako, na Yako prepare highlights, Rodia Brown to be a temperature and Cobia.